Hey, it's me, Tyler. I just got my bowl cut, and I'm really excited about my new bowl cut.
Yes! You can all die for me right now. I'm God. Nobody is God. I can't wait to go to school tomorrow.
I always drink breast milk.
We're in Keene, New Hampshire, here to see Chelsea Clinton. Come on, let's go. Let's go see Chelsea. Let's see what she's up to.
We can't sit on the sidelines.
Oh my God.
What's the one problem right now that's not going to be around in 2070? The elderly and the disabled. Because we're just going to kill them.
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about you?
Guys, we're here with Matana Evans, vinyl flooring. We're here in the cut, here in the house. Playboy, guess what? We got the two smiling cats back there. Mr. Wiggles and that guy.
This guy on his tricycle. I really want to kill him.
Hey guys, ice cold beer. God damn it.
I want to run into him and smash him and just have his brains all over the pavement and just this guy and smash him while he's on his little tricycle.
What are you doing?
Basically, if that ever happened and the police found this recording, basically I'd go to jail forever.
We do viral sometimes.
Look, I'm going to tell you, I'm the first one to tell you. White civilization, Western civilization was built on resources stolen from the black man. You feel me?
Told him, and Anissa was here. I said, that's a huge mistake. Do not do it. Sam's the type of guy who's going to get the best of you, really, no matter what.
Yo, straight up, that look comfy, boy.
When I'm using the term Nazi here, like I'm expressing that I feel like these are like neo-Nazi type views.
White passing, and that's important because that means you can get away with white privilege, am I right? That's right. New lessons, folks.
Jews rock! I love Jews! The human guinea pig stuff in Africa. The Bill Gates testing, it's almost like this stuff they're doing is so evil. It's almost like if you had a video game and the point of the video game was to be as evil as possible to as many black people in Africa as possible.
All right, Dubs, I'm gonna get you. I'm coming for you.
We're all really proud of you. This is fucking awesome. Hey, keep fighting the good fight, brother. All right, these people give you any problems, you come see us. We're gonna make sure that they fucking go home. All right? Yeah, thank you. These guys are assholes. I don't like the way they're treating you. Look, here's the deal. Do you have any money?
I heard about that Talk to a podcast. I'm finna start my own Talk to a podcast.
Thanks, please.
Come talk to a Here we go. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
This is our Hyde Iceberg, where we're going to take a look at the controversies, drama, and lesser-known facts around one of the internet's most notorious comedians. From having an Adult Swim show to being the eternal suspect in every mass shooting, through the highs and the lows, Sam's career is interesting. And whether you like him or not, his presence is unquestionable. And if there's things that you think that we should have had on the iceberg that aren't, comment them down below. With all that said, let's get into it.
In tonight's Fact or Fiction, we're looking into a hoax that makes the rounds just about every time there's a mass shooting in the U.S. After the church shooting over the weekend, Texas Congressman Vicente Gonzalez went live on CNN and said the gunman was a man named Sam Hyde.
It was reported to me that he's actually not from this community. Apparently, his name was released as Sam Hyde. That was the name I was given.
Of course, we know that is fiction, but Sam Hyde, who is a comedian, has been misattributed as the gunman after the shootings in San Bernardino, Baton Rouge, Orlando, and others. So anytime you see his name come up after such an incident, please know it's a fake.
If you've spent any time online during a shooting or a mass casualty event, you've probably seen the Sam is the shooter meme, which started back in 2015 after the Umpqua Community College shooting, where 4chan users photoshopped Sam's face into news reports claiming that he was the culprit. It became such a persistent meme that it's popped up after almost every incident, from Pulse nightclub to the attempted assassination of Donald Trump in Pennsylvania, where fact checkers have to debunk it every time and of course ruin the fun. Sam has leaned into it at times with different poses with firearms, but many speculate whether or not the media is just pinning another shooting on a up-and-coming black rapper.
Fotografia que vamos ver em seguida é uma fotografia não confirmada do suspeito que poderá ser o atirador. Daqui a instantes, aliás, este homem que está do lado direito. Friso bem, peço atenção aos da CMTV. Não está confirmado que este homem seja o atirador. No entanto,
По меньшей мере 2 человека погибли, около 70 получили ранения во время стрельбы в Лас-Вегасе. В популярном гостиничном комплексе Мандала-Бэй злоумышленник выпустил не менее сотни пуль в зрителей фестиваля кантри-музыки. По данным местного телеканала, с 32-го этажа отеля огонь открыл некий Сэмюэль Хайд.
Ja, dat is echt gigantisch. En dan is het soms best wel lastig om de geruchten te onderscheiden van de feiten. Bij iedere aanslag kom ik op sociale media bijvoorbeeld van dit soort belachelijke dingen tegen. Twitteraars die suggereren dat dit de dader was. Nou, dat is een grap die nu al meer dan een jaar circuleert. Bij iedere aanslag wordt namelijk deze foto naar buiten gebracht en dan wordt er gezegd dit is de dader. Maar
what we're learning now, according to a source who's involved in this, is that the man appears to be in his late 20s. It appears the alleged gunman appears to be in his late 20s. The person was online yesterday talking to others about what he was going to do. There was an ongoing conversation. Investigators and detectives are now looking at all those posts, looking at the thread of the conversation to determine specifically who he was engaged with and whether this was sort of an idle conversation or what triggered him to actually carry out this act.
Yeah, guys, we have been diving into dozens of claims, and we're going to try to keep this simple for you. First, we're starting off with some verified facts per the Anne Arundel Police Department. Starting off, Ramos is still in custody right now as this investigation continues. The police chief also tells us that this was a targeted attack, that Ramos purposefully went after the Capital Gazette for reasons, including a 2012 lawsuit he had against the paper for defamation. On that note, we're told that all the victims were newspaper employees at the Capital Gazette. Those three are all verified, again, per the Anne Arundel Police Department. Here's a question, though, we've seen all over social media. Many folks posting this photo of a blonde man holding a gun, asking why we're not showing the real photos of the suspect. Well, that's because this man is named Sam Hyde. He's a YouTube comedian. He's not related to this case at all. So we're going to go ahead and put alternate photos over in the false category.
Adult Swim cancellation. Sam's first real big break came with $1 Million Extreme Presents World Peace getting on Adult Swim, a sketch show full of surreal comedy bits that mixed absurd humor with what critics would call anti-Semitic dog whistling, violence, and misogyny. November 2016, Brett Gelman announced he was leaving Adult Swim, claiming that the company did not hire enough female showrunners and expressed his distaste for the greenlighting of $1 Million Extreme. 2 days later, BuzzFeed published an interview with Adult Swim staffers who revealed that many inside the network were trying to have the show canceled. Come December, $1 Million Extreme was canceled. The following day of the cancellation, Sam tweeted that those who wanted the show to return should put, quote, pressure on Turner. He also said he would be making an announcement video the following day. The tweet was subsequently deleted, and Adult Swim has since wiped the show from their streaming services, but there are bootlegs and other ways to get the show still today.
Do you consider yourself a member of the alt-right?
Of Adult Night?
Of the alt-right.
What is the alt-right? Is that some sort of indie bookstore?
It's a political movement that you seem to interact with a lot on Twitter.
A political movement? I don't get political.
Okay.
I keep it funny. I do comedy. I don't do politics, okay? I don't get up there and I'm not doing some sort of political thing. I do comedy.
Okay. But you do seem on Twitter to tweet a lot about Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump.
I don't manage my own Twitter account.
Who manages your Twitter account?
My assistant.
Your sister manages your Twitter account.
My assistant. I wouldn't have my sister manage my Twitter account. That wouldn't be very smart, now would it?
Who's your assistant?
Who's my assistant? Who's your assistant?
I don't have one.
So I guess that means I'm more important than you, doesn't it? God, I'm laughing. I got you laughing, Joe. Told you, comedy's what I do, bud.
What inspires me is teaching African refugees how to program JavaScript. What inspires me is finding out how to use maglev trains to get resources to the moon. How are we going to get clean drinking water to 2 billion Chinese people?
2070 Paradigm Shift. Sam did a TED Talk at Drexel University in 2013 called 2070 Paradigm Shift. He dressed like a gladiator in a maroon sweatsuit. He talked about underwater vegetable farms, wiping Israel off the map and killing the elderly, as well as using trash as a currency. The lecture was a satire on the pretentiousness, buzzwords, and the overall self-adulation of these events. He even started it by telling everyone to pat themselves on the back.
Pat yourselves on the back right now, okay? Let's do it. Come on. Everybody, I'm not gonna let you stop until I see everybody doing it. Let's pat ourselves on the back. There we go. You two, you're patting each other. That's cheating. You couldn't keep your hands off her, could you? Yeah. Hey, I don't blame you. She is a cutie. I'd like to start this talk off with a parable, a story, if you will. I was at a college, and the teacher, he was spouting some horrible nonsense about how women's rights are not legitimate, something that everybody knew was false. But if anybody had spoken up, he would have taken extreme joy in failing them. Okay, nobody spoke up. One person raised his voice. one person started talking. That student was Albert Einstein. And that same sense of we looked at the data, and what we found surprised us. What we found was that culture is a sewer. Can you control the slides? Get on the right slide. Go ahead. It's fine. There we go. Trash economy. Go back. Pollution, war. These are big problems. Fix it now. Close your eyes. Everybody in this room, close your eyes. I'm not going to do anything weird or sensual with you. 2070 predictions. The next 50 years are going to be some serious stuff. Seafloor farming. 75% of the world's surface not being used by agriculture. On the seafloor, you're gonna have sea beets, sea yams, sea cabbage. Have you ever had a sea salad? Have you ever had sea cheesy baked potatoes that blew your socks off? Because you're gonna be. 2070 coming up. Trash economy, the abundance of trash. What are we gonna do with it? Are we gonna put it on an island? Are we gonna make it somebody else's problem? Or are we gonna take the initiative and take this problem by the horns? Trash economy. You use cubes of trash as money. Everybody becomes rich. It's a gold rush. Walk with me. Most of the major cities will be replaced with vast pleasure domes used exclusively by the Excelsiites, who are the neo-upper class, while the displaced hordes of lower-class depth grovelers will live underground in tiered cities, endlessly toiling away for nuggets of neoplasmin. Race riots, extreme racial tension and unrest. It's called the knockout game, and eventually white people are going to get tired of playing it. That's all I'm saying. Now, 2070, due to the massive birth increase, we're going to have a shortage of milk. What this means is the Neo-Earth Good Government League is going to have to genetically modify all humans, male and female, to lactate once a month. Once every month, you're going to be going to a lactation processing center where they'll hook you up to all kinds of weird things. Now, due to some fluke, about 3% of the population produces milk, about 500% as much milk. So they're going to have to be farmed constantly, and it's very painful. But they're going to be rounded up by FEMA, and their milk will serve the greater good.
If you win this fight, who do you want next, Jake Paul?
Oh, if I win this fight, I'll be jumping for joy. I'll be doing backflips. I'll be doing cartwheels. I'll be doing roundabout whoopsie-doos. I'll be getting on the carousel down by the lane. I'll be going up and down the streets in my birthday suit, surrounded by Irish flags, because I'll be fighting Hassan Piker next. That's Hassan Piker, the lad over there in Los Angeles. That man who's on the streaming playing video games. He's got Grimes with him, my girlfriend Grimes. Just kidding, I wouldn't. She's not that hot. But Hassan Piker, I'm coming for you, lad, and you can't avoid it. You will face me in the ring to the death, or in the streets of LA, where I'll be stalking you and obsessed with you, looking for your window. I have your IP address.
Sam, appreciate it.
Yes.
Hassan Piker. In an interview, Sam would state the reason he wants to murder Hassan Piker is because he wears puka shell necklaces. Later in the same year, Sam debuted in a boxing fight against I.M. Thompson, 3 rounds on KSI's undercard. He was the Candyman, sported an Irish accent and candy poems, and after his victory, he would call out Hassan once more. There's been plenty of virtual jabs back and forth, but real jabs are unlikely to materialize.
Hassan Piker, I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring?
No, in real life. I'm going to stalk him and become obsessed with him and wear his makeup and his dresses and use his skin as a coat like the ancient Irish did.
What's the deal? I know that it's like the political thing and all that, but I know that you're not like actually that hardcore like politically, right?
I just hate him.
Yeah. Just a bad
There's a million
personality.
people. His politics are a dime a dozen. I don't give a about his politics. I hate him. I want to kill him. And it's literally because he wears a puka shell necklace.
Right.
Like that's why. I can't.
I'm the
explain
smoking
it.
this as well, right?
It's like that. It's like that. It's just when you know you lock eyes with somebody, you know genetically that you're programmed to be their enemy.
Is there like a dream collaboration you have? Is there somebody that you like really want to do something with if you had the opportunity to?
Yeah, I have to fight Hassan Piker. You know who that is?
That's my arch nemesis. You have no idea.
Okay.
I created Hassan 2 years ago on Twitch.
You created him. I have to kill him.
Well, if you're trying to fundraise for that, I would absolutely help you. He's been training. Did you see his Twitter videos? He's kicking.
I've seen his training videos.
Listen, bro, we're in your shine. We're out here. Oh my God. What happened? You died. That's what happened. I'm gonna fucking watch out, dude.
Yes, it was illuminating to watch him kick the pad with such ferocity.
Well, you have to sound scared, okay? You don't want to oversell your confidence to scare him.
Yes.
Attitude, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you reached out to him or his people?
Yeah, we've reached out. We've communicated. I've talked to people, intermediaries who've talked to him about this topic. His excuse was that he couldn't platform me by accepting a fight. He wouldn't want to make me lend some of his fame and clout to me. So what I have to do is I have to go do a fight that's going to be seen by 10 million people and then call him out at the end and platform him, which I will do in August.
Have you thought about the call out yet?
Yes, I have a whole little routine that rhymes. Some of it rhymes. I'll be getting into.
For you doing this, is this like a fun thing? Is it like a popularity thing, or do you just want money?
No, it's because I hate him.
Okay. Do you know how to? I don't know if you've thought of this yet, but if you're when you're doing the call out, the killer move is if you can get like a 7-figure purse or something. I don't know how much you could raise with the fight, but if you could get a lot for the fight, you have to say, Hassan, we need to fight, and 80% of the proceeds are going to go to like some fucking LGBT charity or some shit, or some trans charity to fight, and like. Because then you put the onus is on him. Like, are you going to turn down $4 million for trans kids being detrans by DeSantis in Florida or some shit? Like, that would kill or call out.
We did that. We put one of my friends who's a crypto rich guy set aside $2 million of Bitcoin to an address. Like, he proved that he had ownership of this Bitcoin, and there was a DAO, a distributed autonomous organization. They put up 500,000. So we raised $2.5 million that Hassan could have donated to a charity of his choice if he won a fight with me.
Oh damn! And he turned it down.
He ignored it. Yeah.
I think he would. It is a risk for him, because I think if he lost you, I think he would kill himself. I think he would commit suicide.
It's a huge risk. It would be the end of his existence.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad.
The worst thing he'd ever done. I would try to give him irreparable brain damage. I'd keep punching him until I got pulled off by the referee. I would try to hurt him as bad as possible.
Why do you hate Hassan so much?
Just cause.
There's no reason.
No reason.
Not a political one. Not a you hate Turkish people.
Really.
Not a just fucking Hassan.
There's tons of his political opinions are the safest political opinions. So there's a million people like him that have the same opinions as him that I could get mad at. So that's not it. With him, it's like his muscles, his use of steroids, his bodybuilding activity. What that is, it's an implicit part of an implicit statement that my ideas are correct because I can physically overpower you. Right? Like he's the left-wing alpha male, and that's the way it should be. The weak should fear the strong. They should obey people who are stronger than them. However, if he's not willing to back it up with his fists in a fight with me, then it's completely useless. At that point, all that effort that he puts into developing his body just turns into cowardice. I can't abide that. I can't watch that.
Do you really think he's been? Do you really think he's been on gear before? Is that something you feel strongly about, or
hasn't he admitted it?
Oh shit, has he? Fuck.
I think he did a cycle. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
Sure.
But he's got to use it for something.
I want to fuck him up. Are you gonna take over as like the leftist fucking like
maybe
head
I will
of that afterwards? Are you gonna come and be like, this is for socialism or some shit? Go into the ring with like some Che Guevara trunks or something, you know?
I mean, why not?
Why not?
I should take over. I should have Grimes sitting next to me.
On your stream, absolutely.
Yeah.
Gorilla's Nest. In July of 2025, on the Holland Highway podcast, Sam and the MDE crew were there to promote the new release of Extreme Peace. Sam built a gorilla's nest from the set, manhandling the host Harlan Williams. Clips went viral, varied responses. Some thought it was Sam joking with Harlan, and others saw it as a crash out. And then there's a whole nother group that took the time to psychoanalyze the podcast for body language cues. Love when an autistic person decides to psychoanalyze people's body language to tell us what they think.
Amber, bring in the gorilla twigs, please. Oh, no. We're going to bring in gorilla twigs.
I got you. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, no.
Big gorilla nest coming in.
Is there a gorilla in this room or what?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh. There we go.
We lost. We lost power.
Here, get in the gorilla nest.
Wait, bring in the gorilla twig.
Up in the gorilla nest, right?
I don't know if we have.
Let's get you in there.
We can't fit in there.
Let's get you in there, buddy. Let's get you in there. Let's get in that nest, right? Get in that nest. There we go, buddy.
There we go.
Gorilla twang.
A big monkey.
What are we dancing?
We're big monkeys.
We're big apes.
We're big gorillas.
Big apes.
We're gonna get in that nest. We're gonna get in that nest, aren't we?
We're going to.
We're getting in that nest. I see something I like in that nest.
Yeah,
and I want to touch it.
Yeah.
I see a big snake in there.
I don't think we're recording anymore. All the cameras went out.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one's in. Is that recording? Yep. Let's get you in that nest.
We got
Let's
this out.
get you in that big gorilla. Let's get you in there.
I thought your back was sore.
Oh, ow!
Oh!
Ow!
Ow!
I'm suing.
Now, can you make a gorilla nest with these twigs?
You are going to do the nest building. You have to show me how it's done.
Oh, I see.
We gotta see.
I see you
We
trying
gotta
to get
see.
leverage.
We gotta see.
You gotta see what?
You work out?
Yeah.
You're a big guy.
I play hockey.
This is a strong guy.
Yep.
Big strong guy.
Big strong guy.
How old are you?
Nosy.
Usually he's a strong, athletic old guy right here.
Yeah.
Is that a fucking heat lamp?
No. Why? We want some fries?
Have you been heating this room up on purpose?
Huh?
Have you been heating the room up on purpose?
Maybe. Do you like straight fries or curly fries?
What kind of fries do you like?
What do you like?
What kind of fries do you
Come on,
like?
dragon fries.
What are we gonna eat tonight?
I'll eat your face. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's a rough trade.
What?
Boom.
Wild. What?
I'm hungry.
MDE before Adult Swim. MDE was on YouTube before being on Adult Swim, pranks like Sam posing as Master Kenshiro Ichimata, mocking anime fans at a convention, or reading research at a comedy club until people walked out. The original channel was removed by YouTube in 2018 for community guidelines violations, but multiple variations of MDE, I think there's 2, 3, and 4, exist still today on YouTube.
I see the mood is starting to sour here. Would it help you if you knew that I was an actual Muslim? Oh shit, I'm getting a call. Hold on a second. Hello, Mossad? Yes, this is ISIS. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, I know. I let a few hate facts loose, and these people now are getting caused up. No, you gotta do damage control. Look, do 3 or 4 more movies about the Holocaust, and this will all blow over. Get Quentin Tarantino, he's really good. Okay, and by the way, some of our soldiers are going to be coming by later to use your hospitals to heal up. I hope that's okay. It's not a bomb, it's a phone, okay? You fucking racist pieces of shit! These European countries and our country, the white population here, we're aging, we're not breeding. Who's heard that before? Raise your hand right now if you've heard that. We're not breeding. That's right, we're aging. And we have to do something about it, and that something is bringing in people, scientists, doctors, engineers like me, neurosurgeons. I met a guy the other day, he was a neurosurgeon, he was a Somali, he had an IQ of 85, great guy, I can't wait for him to cut my brain open. I'm an engineer. You know what I engineer? The rape of white women. That's a rape joke. Okay. Rape jokes, they're fair play right now. I'm sorry, we gotta do rape jokes. They're better than rape statistics. Don't look up rape statistics when you get home because they're racist. Statistical factual information based on numbers is racist. Do not look up rape statistics in Germany right now. Don't look up Rotherham. Don't look up the 1,400 white girls who were groomed for sexual trafficking, molested, and raped by Pakistani immigrants. You don't want to talk about that, okay? Trust me, because when you do, your friends are not going to be popular with you. You're not going to like it. Now, here's the deal. All you whites in the back there, guys, white men right now, white men, raise your hands. Whoa, we got an overflow of testosterone back there. Look at all those assertive hands raising up. Whoa, all those white men. Well, yeah, okay. So, you guys right now, I'm talking to you because, hey, you know I'm not Muslim, I'm white. So white to white, we got to talk. I'm almost done. It's the last paragraph right here. Okay, this is about slave ships. Okay, give me a second. So you have to, the eyes of the world are upon us here. The civilizations from which you all descended, from which I descended, they're under attack right now. They're being ravaged, raped by this mass of humanity, and the best way to help them is not by fucking giving them free shit in the countries. You just gotta think, the eyes of the world are upon you. Right now, the last thing you want to be is to appear racist. You don't want people calling you a KKK Nazi, do you? That's the worst thing that could happen right now. And we cannot have that happen no matter what, okay? So check out Fetty Wap, okay? Have some bisexual sex. Go on Tumblr, change your hair color, smoke some natural plants, whatever it takes. Just please don't start acting like a KKK. All right, now GP, I know you're itching for me to get on stage here. What if I told you I had a cool clock room?
A simple beggar walking down the pathway with what appears to be a katana. That's why I say don't judge a book by its cover. Would you believe that this katana right here, which I consider a toy, is actually the basis for the Buster Sword, Final Fantasy VII, okay? It's pretty cool, right? That's right, guys, okay. I'm musically inclined. I've invented art. This probably has 110 horsepower. Now, when you're going toe-to-toe with some Japanese people, you have to remember they're a very warlike culture. So there's no question that Japanese martial arts are beautiful. Wow, we just saw some cool high-flying kicks from Wade, didn't we? But if there's one thing that's more beautiful than Japanese martial arts, it's got to be the girls. Yeah. Japanese women are prized around the world. They're more beautiful, more sexual. Their culture is a culture of art and beauty, not a culture of loud music and doing whatever you want, staying out late and being a whore. Here's a list of, what do we see? This is not PG either, but you got to hear it sometime. Here's a dating profile. Jen, age 24, nursing student. Figures such as an apple by Steve Jobs, or what's this right here? This, to me, looks, oh, this is a cute character, right? To me, it looks like child porn. This is what Japanese people look at on the trains every day.
You, come here.
Excuse me?
With the headband, come here.
What do you, why are you talking to him like that? Anyway, kaboom! Jeez. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you so much. I have a website where I sell cool Japanese products.
Donation to Andrew Anglin. Sam often flirts with the alt-right, earning himself fans within those circles. In 2017, Sam allegedly donated $5,000 to the legal defense of Andrew Anglin of the Daily Stormer. The lawsuit was by the Southern Poverty Law Center, who accused the site of organizing trolls to harass a Jewish woman from Montana. With the way that crowdfunding sites worked, especially at the time that this donation occurred, this easily could have been someone else just using Sam's name while making this donation. But he didn't deny this. He didn't deny the donation was him. He said, "It's nothing to me." This fueled the Nazi labeling that we still see today, and made it seem that Sam was okay with the alt-right labeling, since he could have easily dispelled these rumors as a troll just using his name. iDubbbz documentary. iDubbbz made a documentary on Sam called The Truth About Sam Hyde, portraying him as a comedian that had fallen off. But later revelations came out that Sam had staged much of his interactions with Ian, hiring actors, faking his office, and renting a slingshot. Sam would release his own video showing his side of the story and how he fucked with iDubbbz the entire time. A lot of people see this encounter as what brought Sam back to some popularity in the mainstream.
Kind of weird. When it came to Danny, it was just sad. Danny made me extremely uncomfortable.
I have more. You want to see my tattoos? I feel like a dog sitting on the floor.
At that point, I feel irresponsible just like talking to her.
Danny, can you stop trying to fuck iDubbbz?
It felt like we need to get her help or something.
I'm curious about your relationship with Danny. Has she been on drugs since she met you?
She's been on drugs since before she met me. So if you're implying that I've driven her to drug use, you are incorrect.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's what I wanted to sort of get out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no, I haven't tried to get her any help. Should you want me to try?
Well, okay.
I don't know her that well. It's probably not my business to get her off drugs. Also, I think I told her to put her hand in your pocket and pretend to be on drugs.
Shut up.
You think are you serious? You think I would date a girl that has her hair shaved like that?
Yes.
You think I'm a fucking mental case?
Yes.
No, actually, I've known her for a long time. And,
this is so upsetting to me right now.
You think I'm a fucking millionaire. You think I have a shit-ass office like this?
Shut up. This is your office.
Says who?
How do you know Danny?
Art school connection. I think she's a friend of a girl I fucked in art school.
Yeah. And she doesn't do drugs.
No, she does hair and nails. I don't know if she
Danny's not on drugs.
No. She's a good actress, right?
Oh, are you kidding me?
No.
What the fuck?
Also, the slingshots are rental. iDubbbz came out here into a crazy situation. I would have turned back. iDubbbz hanging in there, getting it done, doing the boxing thing, letting me almost kill him in the car, hanging with us with loaded firearms, going through all WEX security steps, everything. That's bold. No matter what way you cut it. Yeah, he left his mask on in the drive-thru. He's from California, okay? Cut him a fucking break. And second of all, I think that it's accurate and neutral, his documentary. Like, he could have made it snarky. He could have done, oh, well, this is the flip side. This is what actually happened. Like, he could have done that. But the documentary was extremely well cut. It was neutral. It represented what happened. And I think that's big, like, character-wise. Not look for an angle to, like, get revenge or something. I think it's big-ish of him. Okay, I'll say that.
You talk to iDubbbz at all, or are you guys like fucking just hate each other and it's whatever? Or?
I've only talked to him to get my refund from the tickets.
Did you get your money back at least, or?
I got my money back from the tickets. I didn't get my money back from the airfare though.
Oh damn.
I gotta go see him in person and extract that money.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You know, he cares so much about charity that he refunded me my $10,000 worth of front row tickets. So that's $10,000 that a charity didn't get because he was upset that I would be sitting there, quite frankly, cheering him on and helping him win.
I think you come off to me as a person that can be, you're highly ironic, like really goofy, a lot of the time. I feel like, and I could be wrong, it's just a feeling I get. I feel like when you need to be serious, you have to be serious. You could do that, but I also feel like most people would never believe that. So are you, I guess, I asked you a question earlier about like, are you ever worried that kind of your ironic stuff is maybe too much and people can't tell when you're being serious? And then I look at like, I think you would have really liked to have been at the event cheering on Harley and everything on those frequencies. That would have been a lot of fun. But even because I have to be honest, like I would be like, if somebody would have asked me, bet money, is Sam Hyde going to do some wacky shit to make this event about himself? I'd be like 50-50, and I'm not sure. I don't think he would, but he absolutely could. And if he told me he did, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Like, yeah, you know, it sounds like I probably shouldn't have let him in. Like, what the fuck was he thinking, you know? So, yeah, I guess when it comes to situations like that, you're like, fuck, like, I wish there was a way to signal that, like, you know, like, there's something I really wanted to be a part of, and now I kind of, you know, for whatever reason, it's fucked up.
Well, he wouldn't have let me go anyway because, I mean, it's all rooted in this kind of weird jealousy and obsession with me that he has. But the only prank that we were going to pull, which we did pull, was we had like 30 people wearing these shirts in the crowd.
Yeah, I saw.
Which
I think we watched your video of the people.
There was like a fucking 100 people. But they told they had the cameramen avoid an entire section of the crowd because there were too many Sam Hyde shirts in that part of the crowd. So that's why it's not shown. But that's all we were gonna do. I don't think being the mixed messages and the irony and the seriousness, I don't think that was the problem. I think the problem was just that iDubbbz really does not like me.
Yeah? Is there... Fuck, I don't keep up with all the YouTuber stuff as much. Aside from, I guess, like the show that you did with him where he came out to interview you, is there like bad blood between you guys, like publicly or anything, or?
Not with me. He was, I guess he was upset about me flagging his video back in the day and telling him to squat 225 pounds. He came out to punk me, and he was not successul. Listen, here's the real thing. So you know he was getting a lot of shit from 4chan and Poll about being a cuck, about having a girl that does porn.
Oh, because Anesia does, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're getting that kind of heat, you can't really like what's he gonna do? Go post on 4chan and be like, I'm not the cuck, you're the cuck. Like that's not really how it works. So in his mind, what he thought would be the best move would be to take me, because I'm posted on there from time to time. I'm sort of like one of the most representative people of that. His idea was to take me and knock me down a peg so that he could point to them and be like, hey, look, I took your guy, I made him look like an idiot. Suck it, I'm not a cuck. That's what he was aiming to do when he came out here, which I knew from the minute he emailed me, because he did that at like the height of him getting shit for dating Anissa. He's very like plotting, like he plots shit out.
Okay.
And he said, one of my crew members heard him say when he came to shoot all that stuff, he said, I'm usually the puppet master in this type of situation. And he was like sulking and like mad, sitting in his car.
Oh, because he felt like he got punked on the interview.
Because he didn't get to prank me.
Creator Clash 2. Sam trained rapper Tyler Cassidy, also known as Froggy Fresh,
If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all.
for the April 2023 event, but he was yanked weeks before and replaced. Froggy Fresh blamed iDubbbz over his friendship with Sam and his edgy OnlyFans jokes about Ian's wife. iDubbbz would later clear the air and admit
The main reason Froggy was kicked from the card was for collaborating with Sam Hyde. And, for anyone who's been following the story, that's, fairly obvious. Froggy has explained, his side of the story multiple times. And unfortunately, he's been perpetuating a narrative that it's about OnlyFans or that it's about Anissa's mom. And that's extremely deceptive because he knows why he was kicked from the card. The one indication I gave him was Sam Hyde, and I wasn't unclear about that. Anyone who's mentioning the fact that Harley trained with Sam Hyde for the year previous, that was before Sam was saying this about my wife.
I don't think so, Anissa. Bitch. Ho. Fucking Anissa. What an ugly piece of shit. But look how beat she is. Oh, nice jack-o'-lantern teeth. I can't wait to see what she looks like when she's 32. Her teeth look like a pumpkin head. It's the Anissa Joma hole stretcher. I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly into charity.
Yeah. Everybody hates him and his wife's a slut.
So yeah, now that this guy is on the daily insulting my wife, I think it's pretty fair to, not want to associate with him in any way. We did ban Sam from the first event, so it's not as if he's confused about where he stands in all this. I don't like him. And Froggy knows that. Froggy knows that I don't like him. Of course. That's why he was banned. None of this is like news to Froggy. Froggy knew all of this going into it. For anyone who's under the impression that Froggy has been reasonable and chill and respectful through this whole process, he hasn't been. He's been a piece of shit. I'm not happy with how he's behaved. He's talked mad shit about me.
Ian doesn't want people who are bigger and more talented than him upstaging him. That's what it is.
Anissa.
Ian's masculinity had been completely removed via Anissa.
Participants of the event.
This is really a lot of weird, tender, soft people. Creator Clash people are real these type of people. You know what I mean?
The event itself.
This is really like the patty cake league for social media boxing.
He doesn't like the culture of Creator Clash, and he mentioned that.
And Chris Raygun and all these people, it's like some big ethos worshiping party at these things. And I don't get it. I don't get what all this shit is all about. Everybody's there to worship ethos or fucking ethos or touching ethos titty or pussy.
If you look at my text exchange with Froggy, it's very clear that I didn't want to kick him from the card. I got to the point where I was like, okay, I don't want you working or training with Sam Hyde, but you're doing that, so all right, I'll look past it. I don't want you making content with Sam Hyde, but it seems like that's a real deal breaker for you, so I guess I'll look past it. It came to the point where I was like, can you postpone releasing content with Sam Hyde?
Look, me and Sam don't get along. We put a lot of time and energy in this Creator Clash thing. I don't want it to be about Sam Hyde. So just don't let it hurt the event. All right, go train with him, have fun, but don't let it hurt the event. Don't make it about Sam Hyde. That's what I would have said to you if I was iDubbbz.
Right, and guess what? I didn't even plan on releasing none of the Sam Hyde content until after the event. If you don't know who Sam Hyde is, whether or not you love him or hate him, you have to recognize him as he's the most talented comedian alive. He's the most talented comedian of our generation. He's gonna probably be the greatest comedian of all time. He's he's a genius. I got a chance to go out there and train with him. He welcomed me into his environment. He paid people to train me. I didn't even plan on releasing none of the Sam Hyde content until after the event.
Didn't you tell them that? I thought you told them that.
Ian requested it through text. He requested that I did that. What I didn't like that he requested that because I don't think that's appropriate. I was like,
I don't know why he's saying that he was planning on waiting to post Sam Hyde content. We have the Twitter timeline of him nonstop posting Sam Hyde content. It's fucking weird.
Blackface. A World Peace episode featured Sam in blackface, buried in cancellation coverage, but resurfaced in 2025 with some labeling it as forgotten racism.
What? No, hell no. Yo, that food coming ain't seasoned right. I might have to go back in that kitchen and bust a few chefs' heads together. You know what I'm saying? Knock it out.
Doja Cat. Doja Cat posted a picture on Instagram, now deleted, in October 2023 wearing Sam's merch. Him with a rifle, the one often used for the Sam the Shooter meme, drawing neo-Nazi accusations for her.
Politics are not something that I want to sweep into my life.
The whole t-shirt incident happens where it's like,
yeah.
I see somebody who's funny,
yeah,
and come to find out,
yeah,
it hurt people's feelings in some way.
Yeah. You don't know, you can't know everything. Wearing a t-shirt of somebody who I thought was funny is an attack on people. It's an attack on. It's not. Right. It's not an attack. It didn't affect the world. Me saying that right now, I'm gonna get a lot of responses of people being like, "Yes, it did. It's going to change everything." I also think that I'm way too fucking famous. 100%. And I am more just funny guy on T-shirt wore it that day.
Right.
Ghost of Kiev. During the Ukraine invasion, trolls ID'd the mythical Ghost of Kiev pilot as Samuel Hyde. U.S. Representative Adam Kinzinger fell for it in a now deleted tweet. Some also think that Sam seeded this rumor by posting it with alt accounts.
That's the opposite of what we're getting. Instead, we're getting buffoons like Adam Kinzinger sitting in his office making bellicose noises on social media. Just the other day, Kinzinger posted images on Twitter of a Ukrainian air ace called the Ghost of Kiev. He downed Russian MiGs left and right. Well, it turns out the whole thing was a hoax, but of course Adam Kinzinger had no idea because he knows nothing. Quote, the Ghost of Kiev has a name, and he has absolutely owned the Russian Air Force. Kinzinger then attached an obviously photoshopped image of the comedian Sam Hyde sitting in the cockpit of a fighter jet. Sam Hyde, for the record, is not a Ukrainian fighter ace. He is once again a comedian.
Tim Heidecker. The Adult Swim cancellation birthed a pretty legendary beef with Tim Heidecker of Tim and Eric fame. Tim publicly called world peace alt-right trash and helped tank the show. Sam accuses Tim of jealousy and being integral for the show getting canceled. It's dragged on over the years with jabs back and forth, so there's no end in sight for this feud. Or is there? Recently, while talking with Alex Stein, Sam would admit that it's all good between him and Heidecker, and that he no longer cares that he helped cancel world peace.
I'm here.
Didn't you want the show canceled?
I didn't really have a strong feeling about it either way. The only shows I don't want canceled are my own.
Didn't you campaign against our show? Didn't you talk to people to tell them you didn't like the show?
Nope. The past 3 weeks on the show, I've been very honest and forthright about my experience with the show and with your audience. And, you know, that's really all I have to say about it. I've been pretty straightforward about it. I'm sorry that impression exists online from a bunch of, you know, Reddit posts and fantasies.
You've been pretty supportive of the effort to get the show pulled down. Because why? Because it's racist? Because I wore blackface, which Sarah Silverman does 10 times a year?
How did I, but there's no evidence of me doing anything that there's no, what have I been doing? It's all innuendo and hearsay.
I've heard reliable people say that you were instrumental, that Judd Apatow went to talk to Adult Swim to ask for it to be pulled down. You've been supportive.
You know when the last time I talked to Judd Apatow was at the Bridesmaids release party.
You've been supportive of your buddy Brett Gelman.
I'm supportive of whatever he wants to do. He said he doesn't want to he doesn't want to make shows for Adult Swim anymore, not just because of your show, but because of their issues with women. And Sam, you back?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Where are you calling from anyway? Are you in Boston or something like that?
No, I'm in Fall River. So listen, the deal with Brett Gelman is nobody liked his shit. Like, that's why he left. It's not because he was taking a stand. It's because no one was paying for his bad ideas. He would do anything for money. That guy, Brett Gelman, would do anything for a $40,000 check, man.
Okay,
he would do literally anything.
He'd do anything. That's the news coming in from Falls River.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not in Glendale. I'm not in Echo Park. I'm not in a posh LA neighborhood. I don't have that kind of money.
Glendale is not what you think it is, my friend. It is working class.
Yeah, you have a working class environment around you. I get it.
I work hard every day.
Yeah, you work hard at getting people's shows taken off the air. That's real great.
Listen, Sam, why don't you tell your audience? Why don't you tell your audience that it's a fiction, it's a fantasy that's completely delusional thinking to think that I have that kind of power or that I have that kind of interest. I've expressed that I've been attacked online by people in your name. I don't know if it's you or whoever it is, but it's people saying, fine, it's not you, but it's people over and over again, a coordinated, consistent, nasty, violent, death threats, all that shit coming at me. And all I've ever said to anybody about this subject was, that audience, an issue. That has an issue that doesn't seem to be dealing with. So
no, the coordinated attacks against you are a result of you expressing anti-Trump sentiments and expressing these egalitarian, all-inclusive, open borders, and that has nothing to do with our show. That's not related. So
okay, well, it's been said in the name
of the hell that you have brought screaming down upon your head is has to do with your song "I'm a Cuck." It has nothing to do with me or my show.
Sam is too humble to talk about Tim Heidecker, and you guys are going to
No. Stein, enough with this.
Tim's a good guy. He funded World Peace Season 3.
No, man, Tim, they did Tim and Eric's show. It was a legendary show. He did help get us canceled. I don't care, though. It's all good.
Because he gave us money.
We don't need to dig
Sam,
stuff up.
I care,
Stein,
because
then you beef with him.
Pittsburgh Brewery. In April 2025, Hop Farm Brewery Company in Lawrenceville, PA announced the Sam Hyde Show. The Pittsburgh Jewish Chronicle made a big fuss out of it, highlighting Sam's anti-Semitic history. Backlash led to cancellation within days and the venue issuing a statement.
Jews rock! I love Jews!
And I'm broke. And I'm broke. And I've made a foolish decision with my money. And I've made a foolish decision with the only money I'll ever have. All right.
This is your sister, your wife, your daughter. This is you. This is your sister, your wife, your daughter. But this is you. This is Charlie's family. And these are his children who will never be able to hug their dad and grow up with a murdered father. And these are the people who smugly revel in this, and they won't stop with just Charlie. This is the fall of ancient Rome that we are living through currently. And what happens in the next 2 weeks is going to determine the future of mankind. That's not hyperbole, that's just how it is.
If you could go back in time, I would save George Floyd. Okay. How would you have saved George Floyd?
I would have gone right up to that white cracker-ass police officer, and I would have said, you take your hands off that young man right now.
That young scholar?
That young scholar. That future doctor. You take your hands off that future doctor. He's going to solve nuclear science.
When is he serious? Sam's rhetoric and racially charged bits draw fire for laundering hate under the guise of humor. Is it satire or sincere? This is what you might call the iDubbbz dilemma, as it was the main point of his documentary outside of punking Sam, is when is he serious? With his new The Sam Hyde Show, his topics are mostly politics and society, as well as when he's the guest on other shows. Whether he shares his actual opinions on air is up for debate. Critics call the pivot to politics an insincere grift to capitalize on the increased demand for political content. His fans see it another way, thinking that he's just a funny guy. With the tendencies of Sam's superfans, it might be better to live and let live, as they're seemingly an order of cold nuggies away from losing it all and just taking it out at a school.
So what, like, you've been on a lot of like conspiracy shit lately. Government shit.
Trying to avoid it, yeah.
Trying to avoid it?
What do you think about everything that's going on? You got any hot takes?
With what?
I mean, I'm trying to keep my head down and make money, to be honest. We're doing a political show series type thing, that Sam Hyde show. I did that Dear Elon video.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's fucking scary and confusing. Everything's like...
Yeah, but so if you're saying you're trying to keep your head down and make money, then how do you even talk about politics?
I don't know.
Sam, you are a very political guy. Everybody warned me that you have a very political stance, I don't know. They like said, don't hang out with you.
They said that about him?
Everybody did, yeah. If you want to address that, that would be helpful to the whole room.
I don't think white people should go extinct.
I see where you're at.
What do you mean, bro? That's like
government shit.
Trying to avoid it.
I noticed you put out like a lot of like self-help content.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something you want to do more of in the future? It's hard to tell like what's ironic or what's not. I know you've got your debt cancellation guide videos and.
Dude, the debt maxing is real, bro.
Yeah.
You got a debt max. That's no joke. That's how you pay for anything that you want.
Yeah, as long as you don't want a house or a car, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, most of the advice that comes from a sincere place. There's sort of a plague of fatherlessness, or people that have really weak father figures or non-existent father figures, and they turn to the internet for help. Mm-hmm. So I might as well throw my hat in and say what I can that's useful.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on the left and you want to go to these protests to support the people who don't care about you at all, who want you dead, who want to destroy whiteness. They don't want you dead because we're all one color, and they want peace, and they don't want violence, right? But they do want to destroy whiteness.
Mondo Megabits NFT. In July 2022, Sam announced Mondo Megabits, an NFT trading card game with the narration done by Tay Zonde of Chocolate Rain fame. The NFTs were minted in September of 22, and the alpha game dropped in March of 23. Whether or not it's another crypto scam is up to you and your distinctions, but either way, it was Sam cashing in on the NFT hype.
So without further ado, let me show you what we've been working on for 2 years.
Mondo Megabits. Flailing your limbs helplessly as you plummet into the gravity well of Mondo Megabits. Experience the end of your life.
Kickstarter TV. This is for Dark Skies, an epic brony dating sim. Wow, $7,500 goal. It's a brony dating sim with deep RPG elements, 100+ gameplay hours, and gorgeous artwork. And 2 people have signed up for this. 2 people have given $750 of real money for this reward right here. Whoa, this is weird. What? MDE's own James Price did the music for this? These graphics look a little too good for just a group of lowly game designers.
What's up, every pony? I go by the handle Psychoactive Charm. Brony dating sim.
It's PG-13, and it doesn't matter if you're a guy, a girl, something in between, or something different entirely. Every pony is going to be able to enjoy this game.
My name is Pumpkin Pie, and I'm the smartest pony in the whole school.
And if you touch me, you're dead. Think you had it rough? Try growing up without a father.
Well, hi there, little pony. I'm Miss Skyblaze, and I take care of all the little ponies around here. Oh, I don't go on dates, you silly guy. But if you...
I'm Trickstar.
What's up? I'm Misty Waterfall, and I'm the new pony in town. I'm Starshine. I guess I'm the type of pony who's always staring off into space.
Sup, punk? I'm Chet.
Hey guys, I'm a pony named Lucky. That isn't actually so lucky.
Hi, I'm Bambi, and I'm the tiniest pony there is.
Hi boys, I'm Night Switch, and I'm a trans pony.
Pony dating sim. In 2014, Sam and MDE pulled off a fake Kickstarter for a brony dating simulator called Pony Dating Sim, targeting the My Little Pony fanbase, promising a game where bronies could romance with cartoon ponies. The campaign raised over $4,000 from gullible or ironic backers before Sam revealed that it was a prank. One of the people to fall for this and think it was real was none other than iDubbbz.
It's me, the master troll here, and I just wanted to let you guys know that this Kickstarter needs to get funded. I don't want to get in any sort of legal trouble. I'm sure there's something that could be done if somebody just is running a scam like that on Kickstarter. But it's not a scam. The whole plan from the get-go was to deliver a game and have it be sort of laced with like MDE humor. Like sort of, it would be funny. You'd really like it. You're going to like it. Okay, so look, yeah, there's a little bit of funny business going on, but at the end of the day, there's going to be a game, a playable dating sim. You're going to be able to fuck the horses, I promise, okay? And it'll be funny. It's going to have sort of a sense of humor. You know what that is? It's going to have like a sense of humor to it. The joke wasn't going to be, oh, we got $7,500 and just took it, and we didn't get in trouble because people don't get in trouble for taking large amounts of money and stealing it. That was never what we were going to do. I can promise you that you're going to be getting so much pussy. Ooh, you're just going to do a different horse every night. Ooh, yeah. I give you my promise. You got my phone number. You got my address. I don't want to piss you guys off. I want to give you a game that's going to make you laugh. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a funny, sexy game with all the pony slit, all the fucking hot horse slit you can handle.
Jace Connors. Now, this is a character that was created by MDE and Sam, where they would make a fake Marine profile and use this to tweet at people and do things of the like during the Gamergate controversy.
Oh, dude, sick. Had this copy of Counter-Strike, and I thought what a better way to use it than giving it to my favorite Marine. Please check out my fan art of Soap, Game On, The Beekeeper. Dude, this is sick. Hell yeah, CS original, bitch. Okay, sick. Let me check this out, yo. Wait, it's not loading. It isn't loading for me. Wow. Why won't my wolf picture load? Come on. What is this? Why is it so big? I can't even see it. Wow! Ah! Fuck you!
Tyler the Creator. In a 2017 video, rapper Tyler the Creator made references to MDE in Sam Hyde bits. Does this mean he's a fan?
I'm Brian.
Tyler.
Thank you for coming, man.
Peanut Arbuckle.
All right, Peanut Arbuckle. They just call me Brian. What are you gonna call it?
This will be called the San Clemente Diablo.
The San Clemente Diablo.
Woo.
Whoa. Yes.
And the secret name that
got a
only
secret name.
me and Jasper will call this is Mark.
He Will Not Divide Us. Sam was spotted during the first iteration of Shia LaBeouf's He Will Not Divide Us live stream / art project / anti-Trump protests / other pretentious things. This is also where he would encounter another young black man from the streets, Nick Fuentes.
He will not divide us. 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 You don't like that shit? Direct line to the Fed Reserve after this. Is that the positive check? That's on Jewish on 23andMe. I'm gonna be pissed. That language is very different. The last time I checked it was the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm saying it ironically. Are you?
Jewish book burning event. In 2017, Sam joined Richard Spencer and others in a private event where they were burning books written by Jewish authors. His detractors point this as an example of his extreme anti-Semitism.
Yo, Israel and Palestine, y'all need to stay in your lane. Fix my chopped cheese and my phone screen, you hood.
MDE book. Outside of burning books, MDE and Sam also wrote a book where the title was How to Bomb the US Government, the official primo strategy guide to collapse Western civilization. Your digitally enhanced road to being cool now, today.
Audience, let's let the audience decide.
Jimmy, come here!
Smash it, 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 smash it. Don't you ever fucking come in that hammer again, you stupid cunt!
Jimmy, stop!
I didn't do anything, I didn't do anything to her! She fucking picked that shit up, fucking swung the hammer, don't you fucking do that!
Hello. Y'all bitches is fucking with my husband. Tell me.
Oh my god.
Who is it? Is it you? Nah, bitch, I like you. I like you. You too.
Is this for real?
I like you too. Who the fuck is fucking with my husband?
What's her name?
I know you fantasizing now, but we're good.
Excuse me?
I like you.
Right?
Cool.
Do we know each other?
I endorsed you. Don't upset me.
No, ma'am, I won't.
So, do y'all know who the fuck I am?
Are you Alex's husband?
I'm Alex's fucking wife.
Did you go see him yet?
He's about to fucking get it. It's always fucking Binks.
Get him. Oh, not Binks. I love you.
Bitch, give me 5. He whooped that disgusting anorexic bitch's ass.
Oh.
Oh shit.
No.
Wait, I don't know where I don't know where Binks is. They might be in the loft.
Dude, she's probably fucking hiding. You think she wants some of this fucking shit right here?
She might be in the loft.
No.
You're Alex's wife? Ex-wife?
Alex's wife. I'm Alex's real wife, sweetheart. Real wife. Current wife.
What's your name?
You want my husband? Ooh. You're gonna have to take me too.
Come on, guys.
Don't you know that fat bitches hate stairs? And I am.
Well, you look so good on those stairs. This is really good.
Okay.
You guys are doing great.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I've been watching it downstairs.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Now what?
No. What's it up?
Yeah.
That's it?
No, keep going.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And the biggest book and ass.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You bitch.
Me?
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Let's fucking go, bitch.
Oh shit. Whoa. You let go now. Let go now.
Let go. Let go.
What the fuck?
Told you all.
Okay, what the fuck? You know what you're like.
I was sitting here talking about my wife, and I told you all.
Oh, shit.
They said we were shooting a bed scene for children.
It's a good bed scene?
Talking about my wife, I love my wife.
Y'all fucking knew what it was. You told me you weren't gonna stop me.
Fish tank exploitation. Sam and Jet Neptune launched Fish Tanked Out Live in 2023. It's a 24/7 Big Brother style stream where contestants endure challenges, psychological experiments, and general harassment. All the contestants are adults that signed up for the show, and oftentimes the contestants admit to not reading the contracts that they signed. People accuse it of exploiting vulnerable people, with unpaid labor accusations and mental breakdowns being broadcast for money. Some even call it a casting couch and give nicknames like Jet and Epstein. There are allegations of sexual abuse by a contestant named Summer, but they would later take those back. With all that said, the show was actually shut down during season 4 in the middle of the season due to unrelated legal issues about property usage.
So gang, we are at the point now where Jet, Ben, myself are being threatened with criminal charges in all 3 of the places that we can film this show in some degree or another. It would be cool to try to make the show from jail. The other thing is that the guy who made season 1 possible by letting us use that location, he actually has been criminally charged now with what? Producing a fun show? But yeah, he's criminally, he might be going to jail. So we have to pay for his legal defense and make sure that this guy doesn't get put behind bars.
Orangey's death. In April 2015, Sam made a post about Vervath or Gammon Fairvro for the death of Orangey, who were both musicians who had made music for MDE. Sam said that the last time he met with Orangey, he discovered Steam messages where Gammon had asked Orangey to spy on Sam and search through his computer. Gammon responded in a video in 2022 that, in my opinion, is unwatchable, that says that Sam deflected blame onto him because, quote, the word on the street was that almost every 14, 15, 16-year-old girl in the Tri-County area was being hit up for nudes by Sam, end quote. And when he approached Sam about these rumors, his response was he was acting like a woman. In his video, he also says that he's been harassed online by MDE fans ever since. In February 2023, many claimed that Charles Carroll said that Orangey's death was a suicide while blaming Sam for permanently ruining the lives of the original MDE crew. And the stream that people claim this to happen on, I can't find the mirror for, so you're gonna just have to believe people on the internet in this situation. Or don't. It's up to you. Marky. In 2019, there was an Instagram story released by Marky that claims that Sam, when he was at least the age of 2018, filmed himself taking the virginity of Marky while she was the age of 16. Also, there was claims of filming abuse, as well as making her watch him have sex with another girl and stalking her best friend. This all claimed to lead to police involvement, and she was also kicked out of her home apparently. Photos from April 2014 taken in Sam's apartment show a 16-year-old Marky and Sam seemingly naked from the chest up with blood on her face, smiling. Sam denies hitting her and says that the blood is due to frequent nosebleeds and claims she was not 15 as many had claimed, but didn't address many of the other allegations directly. While the relationship would be considered legal in Rhode Island because the age of consent is 16 there, gross, the alleged filming would constitute CP, but these claims are unsubstantiated. The Boston Ross skit is considered by many detractors as a confession to these allegations.
Yeah, I remember. She was a tight little piece. Okay, I remember that girl. Very fresh, milkmaid skin, big milky jugs. She didn't know what to do with them. She was a prude though. She wouldn't do anything except one day I rolled up wearing a Citizen watch, full Ross, and I think you know what happened next. Fucking took the anus, bro. Anus. Told her not to eat anything, but she still ate something, and there was a turd in her ass, and totally turned me off forever to this perfect little cutie. She was a 9.6 for real, not exaggerating. Told her not to eat anything. Took her anal virginity. Citizen Ross. Okay? She had a turd in her ass. Totally ruined it forever. Totally ruined it forever. Okay.
Channing Krieger. Channing Krieger was an MDE collaborator and helped on early videos, and she said she met Sam on the dating site OkCupid. She initially defended Sam on Reddit in 2015, but flipped in 2018 after apparently learning of Marky's claims via emails and claims that she showed her CP of Marky too. Also, she alleged a bounced $20K check and that Sam put keyloggers on people's computers. Her first interview in 2023 hurt her credibility as she came off as a drunk mess.
I'm Josh. I run a website called The Kiwi Farms, and this is Channing Krager. She says that she's worked with MDE and Sam Hyde for 8 years. Is that right? 9 years. So, yeah, just introduce yourself. How did you meet Sam?
And very embarrassing. I met him on, so embarrassing. I met Sam Hyde on OkCupid.
OkCupid?
Hmm?
Did his profile stand out to you? How old was he when you met him? Just as a context.
He was 32, and I was 2 years younger than him.
Okay. And you worked with him for 9 years, you said. So he's
Yes.
is he in his 40s now?
Yes.
How did you get into his business?
Because I was very good at doing everything. I made and I will show I made beautiful I made stuff that was people doing stuff
Can you give an
Christmas
example?
Yeah, Christmas example. Christmas example.
What Christmas example?
It was Christmas example, and I don't know after that.
Okay. Out of curiosity, we've been talking for about 2 weeks now,
Hmm?
and throughout that
Yeah, we've
time,
been talking for a long time, by the way.
yeah, for about 2 weeks, we've chatted to
Hmm?
get ready for the stream. And
Hey,
there
Josh,
must.
I'm trying to be your girlfriend, maybe.
What did you take before we called? Because you were not like
Nothing.
this. No, you
No,
definitely took
nothing.
something.
Nothing. I didn't take anything.
That's obviously
I
a lie,
do.
though.
No, I do have some Christmas Christmas mushrooms.
So you took psychedelic mushrooms before you, like an hour before stream, because you were sending
No,
messages
I
for
didn't.
this.
I didn't take those.
That's
I didn't
obviously a
take
lie,
those.
though.
No, I didn't take those. I give them to my friends, and I'm ready to do the streams and explain everything.
Well, there's no point continuing because you're obviously fucked up on something. And what's
No,
really
I'm
sad is
not
that
fucked up on
people are going to
anything.
assume that this is
No,
like something that Sam Hyde
I'm not
put
fucked
somebody
up
up
on
to.
anything.
And I've
I'm
seen
not
your
fucked
ID,
up.
I've seen your rental agreements, I've seen all your paperwork, so I know that this is the real person. You come up completely fucked up.
I'm not fucked up on anything, bro. I'm not fucked up on anything.
Everybody listening to this, there's like 1,000+ people listening to this, and they're all. I mean, every single person can tell. I don't even know why you would try to lie about that, because you can just tell. Like your
I'm not
messages became
fucked up on
nonsensical about
anything.
45 minutes ago. So you obviously took like a
Huh.
handful of Xanax or something, and before you came on stream.
Bro, Xanax? You think I took Xanax? Bro, you think I took Xanax?
What's really unfortunate is that if there is, like,
I'm not
my
on
point in
Xanax.
talking to you is that I wanted to know if there was any validity to serious accusations, and if there is any validity, you have completely fucked this up for the people that Sam hurt. And you like tried to rope in a bunch of other people who I can't even talk about now, because like 3 different people have showed ID
Bro,
to try and
somebody
arrange
did
this.
something. That's not me. And I didn't do that on the real. I
Didn't do
didn't
what?
do that. I didn't do anything on the real.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to ask you, because it's like you can't describe. I asked you the very first thing, but how did you get into MDE from meeting Sam Hyde on OkCupid, and you can't describe that. You said something about Christmas.
Well, I will talk about it in the next segment. I will talk about it in the next segment. And I wish I didn't have to do that, but I will. I will talk about it.
What segment? Why? Just explain how you went from meeting Sam Hyde to getting into MDE.
I talked to Sam Hyde very heavy. Very heavy.
Who is the other person in your apartment with you? Because when you picked up, I could hear somebody walking around. Who is that?
You don't know those people.
They have
And
no
I can't
association
tell you.
with
Yeah,
anything.
I can't tell you those people. Like, those are other people. Like, I can't tell you. Yeah, those are other people. Sorry. Sorry, it's other people. I
Okay.
love you, Josh, by the way.
Like, how fucking embarrassing to do this. Like, you were obviously lucid in the last like 2 weeks, and like right before.
It's not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing for me. It's I do agree with being part of MDE.
That's not what I mean, though. I mean you being obviously fucked up.
But later interviews, she gave more detail. Channing said that she reported Sam to the FBI, and that afterwards he smashed up his hard drives.
Basically,
Yeah,
Sam intentionally got into a car accident with his best friend in high school.
and then this guy blocked Sam. So then,
Wait.
Sam,
He intentionally got in a car accident?
yes. He
What do you mean?
gave him brain damage. He gave his best friend in high school brain damage.
Hold on. Wait. Now, he like hit him with a car, or he was
No, he
in
was
a car?
driving crazy.
Okay, so he was driving crazy and the guy got brain damage, but if he intentionally got in a wreck, wouldn't that be putting his own life in danger too, basically?
Right.
I guess I don't know. I'm just.
Are you saying
The
this is like
context
a
is-
like that? Yeah. Are you saying this is a
context of the
yeah, go ahead.
discussion? The context of the discussion from me reading it and seeing the guy alleges that it was on purpose, basically. So Sam
Well,
has
I'm trying to paint a
Sam has
picture.
an issue where he likes to drive insane to scare people. I don't know if he from the conversation with the guy that so the guy blocked Sam and never would talk to him. So Sam reached out to James Price's girlfriend from like a long time ago and asked her to message him on Facebook. And he sent these messages back, which makes it seem like it must have been, I mean, at least not like a full accident.
Well, I guess it's just a different thing between you drive crazy, you get into an accident, maybe you're trying to scare somebody and you got into an accident versus like you
Yeah,
actually
I
plan
think-
to get into the accident
I think
because
you just
that's
have to read the
okay.
thing.
All right.
James talking to, I think Julie still, I'm not sure. He's in the gray, and he's showing what
Screenshots allegedly, right?
Screenshots
Yes.
from
Facebook. Yes, because he asked his girlfriend at the time to send this on Facebook because Sam was blocked.
All right, so Sam, hey, will you message somebody on Facebook for me? They say yes. Who? Sam, this kid who was my friend but blocked me. Ouch, tough blow. Sam says quite a sting. Okay, I'll do it. What's his name? What shall I sing? Sam says it's Alex Blank. PM, his picture is a suit with the head cropped out. Says found. Sam says bingo. He looks real smart. Sam says who boy? Me says man, he went to Yale. I don't know, man. Sam says ha ha ha. Don't fuck with them Yaleys. PM me says, so what am I saying to Mr. B? Sam says, hold on, I'm writing it. They say word. And it says that's Sam asking my girlfriend at the time to message his buddy, and this is the message he gave to her. It says, hey, it's Sam. I just want to say I think for your own mental health, you should try to be a fucking human being. I know more than anyone how nice and warm and cozy that slick, snappy, autistic shutting people out is, but what you might not know is that it's poisonous. I'd hate to imagine one of my favorite people in life waking up around age 30 to realize he's turned into a piece of shit. I wouldn't know what you're so pissed about, I guess, because you haven't talked to me in 5 years, although apparently you know a whole fucking lot about who I am and what kind of person I am and what I've been through. But if it's the car accident, then of course I'm sorry. For a year and a half after that, my life was a slow-motion nightmare and I barely slept. I'm not saying you were any better off. I'm just trying to make you aware of the fact that I wasn't having 24/7 pool parties while you had brain damage. If it was Helio's abortion thing, then guess what? I had nothing to do with that. I didn't touch her or anything. If it's something else, well, I guess I must be a real goddamn asshole for not having telepathy. Anyway, bud, I know it's probably really nice thinking your life is like a movie and Sam is the villain and Alex is the hero. And how dare he try to talk to me after what he did to me, intentionally crashing that car and all. Now, when he says that, I think he's being sarcastic, right?
That's not,
Yeah, so he's saying intentionally crashing that car and all like that. That's a ridiculous thought, basically. Right.
Yes, but you have to read what the other guy
Okay.
says back to him.
Okay. Okay.
here
Intentionally
we go.
crashing that car and all, and he's just as immature as ever and poor and uncultured on top of that. Because 100% all about me is all about me seeing as you totally cut me off for 5 years, and you probably heard a story Redacted told you, and I sounded like a real dickhead. But if you ever feel like maybe old Sammy is missing in your life and could help you out, I'm here for you. Smiley face. Now, is this the response alleged?
Yes, this is.
Okay.
So that sounds like a just for clarification, it sounds like a message to try to create some kind of reconciliation.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says, I get it. You were/are self-destructive. Instead of alcohol or drugs, it was this macho, too fast, too furious bullshit. The car accident was only intentional insofar as any self-destructive person needs to draw the people they care about into the violence of their problems for help, recognition. I think that unless you deal with that self-destructive part of yourself, you will kill yourself and possibly someone else. Maybe you have dealt with this since the accident and then good, but if you did, then that's all you can ask from someone who was once your best friend, to have almost given my life so that you could begin to realize how badly you needed to deal with that part of yourself. But that type of perverse help necessarily ends our friendship. Even if you disagree with the last part, what's poisonous is you dismissing it all, and then it cuts off. What's poisonous is you dismissing it all with some insult about my brother, me being subhuman, or some self-depreciating fantasy you have about me imagining myself as a hero. I've already told you it doesn't matter if you are sorry, because it is insult to everyone who respects my trust and who had to deal with the fallout from the car accident to accept your apology and get on with it. I mostly feel bad for you at this point, but I don't expect anyone else to have that sympathy. It also doesn't mean anything that you are here for me now. That is only the easiest and most self-congratulatory position for you to take. This obviously still bothers you a lot. I'm not going to give you that kind of absolution that you want, but know that I'd respect you and have more closure to this if you told me that you aren't wasting all your energy trying to get me to forgive you, but that you're trying to do the real hard work of getting better and then leave me alone. Obviously, you can figure out any number of ways to keep hassling me if you want, and maybe you could then continue to get some satisfaction out of knowing it bothers me, but don't be under the illusion that you're doing it for anyone but yourself. And then it goes on. It says, I should have sent this message to you right after I sent my response. to Sam through you. I don't know you at all, and I'm sorry that you got dragged into this. Obviously, I blocked Sam, and so you had to figure out some other way. To get his message across, but I should have figured out some other way to get in touch with him instead of using you as my go-between. He may be comfortable with that, but I'm not. So again, I
think that's it.
Okay. Now, if that's legitimate, okay, well, that's kind of a sad story.
That is a really sad story. A failed reconciliation there as well.
In June 2024, during an altercation, Sam was handcuffed for supposedly assaulting Krieger at a comedy show. For the life of me, I could not get this direct police report, but I do know it exists. I know he got handcuffed, but I could not see the direct charges. Seems like nothing stuck, so it at the very least makes you wonder what happened there.
Fear and death anxiety are the Frank's Red Hot of emotion. Now that's completely a joke, folks. That's a joke. If a trans person made me coffee, I'd throw it in their face. Wait, do you have hand sanitizer? You can speak to your manager. You freak, take this away from me. I don't want this anymore. You're disgusting. Bye. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts so that I can have coffee made by an Aryan right-wing Chad.
Would you suck their dick if their name was Eddie?
Can you shut up? Is your man with me? Can you shut her up, please? Please, God. So I told this joke, and a trans person came up to me after the show.
Serial abuser. The stories of Markey and Channing online are a bit more well-known generally. So some of the other allegations are, in April 2015, a woman named Charlotte wrote that Sam had been, quote, involved with girls as young as 16 and always wanted me to bring my 16-year-old friend to have a threesome. Her original post mentioned that a girl Sam, quote, mistreated had reported him to the FBI for CP, which most likely would be Channing giving her admission to this. She said she was a teenager when she and Sam dated and that he had cheated on her with women younger than her. She also claimed that she was in contact with, quote, several of the victims and that Sam blackmailed one into cutting his name into her wrist. Sam shared a photo of the woman's wrist to his Facebook page with a caption discouraging his fans from doing anything similar. In October 2017, Sam responded to a fan that asked about Charlotte's claims, saying that, quote, all I did was fuck her a bunch and then not call her, end quote, and denied blackmailing anyone into self-harm and explaining that his bullcut cult video publicly encouraged fans to cut his name into themselves as a stunt. These girls complied voluntarily. He didn't address the allegations of manipulation, cheating, or pressuring for a threesome, but those are the least damning of the allegations. While the relationship was legal and the self-harm photos support Charlotte's claim of the act occurring, no evidence confirms blackmail or the other allegations, leaving them to be disputed. In October 2017, screenshots from a post to 4chan by a transgender person named Eddie claiming that they dated Sam before. Eddie offers screenshots as proof and claims that they, quote, face-fucked Sam Hyde, and also made claims of coerced sex. In 2018, allegations surfaced that Sam Hyde used, quote, textbook emotional manipulation to pursue an 18-year-old girl for sex who moved into his apartment later, with the girl initially identified as Ashley Jones. But both Sam and Ashley Jones confirmed that they never had spoken before and had any relationship, so this debunks the rumor that likely had stemmed from fans to begin with. Some believe this to be true because Sam dated an 18-year-old named Samantha and she moved into his apartment around the same time. In October 2021, one of Sam's former employees named Eve made a post alleging that most of Sam's associates knowingly work for him despite awareness of his past. For most that know about this information, it's through the infographic that gets posted around a lot. If you want a deeper, super autistic breakdown of this in all its glory, Tenacious Turnip's video has all the autism you need. There's also threads on different forums like lolcow.farm that are just a search away. Determining the truth here is challenging due to the limited evidence and conflicting accounts. I'd suggest checking these claims out yourself before jumping to any conclusions. Anyone that intimately knows the age of consent laws is suspect to me. But on another note, this contrasts dramatically with some of the public discussions on child exploitation, namely on Fish Tank that Sam's shown, with Season 1 having Simmons getting kicked off, and Season 3 having Brandon getting kicked off for similar instances and similar treatment for exposing that they had exploited or wanted to exploit children in the past.
Well, I got some reading I could do. If you want to hear some reading.
Is it Simmons' book?
No. I just keep excerpts. I keep excerpts of books that I like on my phone. I'm not a freak. All right? I mean, this is something I saved as an inspiring quote. There was a counselor who worked for a camp for decades. Everybody loves him.
but he got fired because he offered drinks to underage girls and allegedly raped her. Here's how to do it the right way. And I don't know, what is the right way? What's the, how does that go? You don't know either?
It was a while ago.
What?
Okay.
Did you say it was a while ago?
No, I don't think that's my book.
It's probably a hacker. Sexual harassment warning, like every culture there are customs when you hit on boys and girls. So does camp counselors who work at camp nowadays are mostly college kids from all over the world. Of course they would expect a romantic experience. You gotta do it the right way or you might get fired. What's that referring to? What does that mean? That struck my curiosity. That piqued my interest. It made me wonder. Questions popped up in my mind.
Yeah.
What could this be referring to?
That's fair.
What's this picture of this, like, 11-year-old says into long legs? That made me go,
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
Why is it funny, bro? Sylvia, did you see the picture?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Some weird ass shit.
For counselors, be nice, be polite, be the big brother of everybody else. Be a bit naughty. This is actually like hell. Well, Simmons, allow me to say something that you'll understand in your language. Okay. Translation, I'm kicking you off the show.
Okay.
Now, we could have just put in things like the Nazi accusations with the affiliations of people of the alt-right and their kind of degrees of Kevin Bacon and doing things like anti-vax and assessing tweets, but that all kind of goes down a different rabbit hole where this, I feel, stays more event-based and into the conclusive stuff, and if you want to draw your own conclusions, that's up to you. No matter the way you see it, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. More are coming soon. Thank you to anybody that watches, especially if you get to the end of the video like this. Also, check out the podcast we do where episodes come out every Saturday. If icebergs are more your thing, check out the ones that we've already done on Hassan Piker or Nick Fuentes, and comment below who you think we should do an iceberg on next.